Buenos dias, BNI, España SLC. Some of you will know it, and some of you won't, but there is a BNI Foundation. The BNI Foundation was first set up by Dr. Ivan Meissner and his wife Elizabeth in the United States over 20 years ago. In the years that followed, further independent BNI foundations were established in Canada, Japan, France, Germany, in 2019 in Australia, the United Kingdom, and yes, in your region, BNI, España SLC, and this year already in Vietnam. And in the next 2 months, we're looking forward to the launch of BNI Foundation India and the BNI Foundation in Singapore. Whenever I talk about the BNI Foundation, I can see that look in people's eyes. I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh no, this is the time when he asks for money. But BNI is a marketing program. We come to BNI to get more referrals, more business, to grow our business, to become more successful. We don't come to BNI to give away our hard-earned cash. If we want to support those less fortunate than ourselves through our corporate social responsibility activities, there are many ways we can do that, locally, nationally, or internationally. We don't need BNI for that. But recently, I've been looking at this from another perspective as more and more countries have joined the movement that is the BNI Foundation. And I've looked at it in a way which is unusual for an organization which lives by the motto of givers gain. Namely, I've looked at it from the perspective of what's in it for me, what's in it for you, what's in it for us. The mission of the BNI Foundation is to support children and education. It's not to support animals and trees, but if we can connect that with the education of children, that's fine too. Children make up 20% of our population, but they are 100% of our future. And in future, they will become our customers, our suppliers, our employees, our police, our doctors, our neighbors, our politicians, and our friends. So in 2019, we set up a formal legal entity BNI Foundation in Spain, SLC. I have to get this right, Asociación para Desarrollo y Gestión de BNI Foundation en España. Muy bien, okay? The purpose of a legal entity BNI Foundation is to receive donations and to distribute grants in Spain, SLC. But this is not exactly the best time to ask for money. And anyway, the BNI Foundation is about so much more than money. The BNI Foundation is a movement, it's a mindset in an organization which unites 270,000 entrepreneurs around the world who live givers gain as a core value and constantly ask the question, how can I help you? The BNI Foundation has 2 areas of focus. One is the Givers Gain Grants program. Yes, that requires money coming in and money going out. And the Business Voices program. This does not require donations, but focuses on how BNI members, directors and chapters can use their time, talent, knowledge and experience to help children in the communities in which they live and work. Business Voices projects are typically involving a local school or another institute or program dedicated to improving the lives of disadvantaged young people or those who are at risk. So the first step is to identify that school, that institution, and to ask, what do you need? What problems are you faced with which we might be able to help you with? Typical Business Voices activities are, for example, the renovation of a room or building, painting the walls, supplying equipment or services for which there is no budget in that school year, career advice, organization of maybe career days, providing work experience, and mentoring young people. And these are the things which young people tell us they need. These young people, but above all their parents, will remember that it was BNI members who helped. As adults, We like to support businesses who have helped us. And nowadays, more and more young people want to work for such employers who have a social conscience too. You know, at BNI, I've learned so much about the importance of having core values and how working together with others, helping and supporting each other with open arms is so much more fun and so much more successful than going through life with this elbows out mentality. Yes, I know none of this is rocket science. I just didn't realize the importance it can have on our success and the quality of our lives until I joined BNI at the age of 47. I just wish I'd learned all this when I was much younger, but they didn't teach this at school or college, and they still don't teach it in school or college. And that's why we as BNI members need to take every chance we have to share it with young people. As business owners, when we invest business time and business resources and maybe even business money in something, we should be looking for a business return. That is the answer to the question, what's in it for me? And in working with the BNI Foundation, this means three things. One, we have a warm feeling in our heart. Two, we have visibility in the press and social media. And three, we expand our network to meet interesting new people who we would not otherwise be connected with. So in BNI Spain SLC, we are proud to announce the launch of the Business Voices program as part of the movement, which is the BNI Foundation. Our hope and our wish is that every BNI chapter will become involved in some form of Business Voices project before the end of 2020. Time, talent, experience, not money. All you need to do is to identify as a chapter a local school or children's organizations, children up to the age of 18, 19, 20, young people, in your region which you wish to support. You ask them how you can best use your time and talent and resources to help them, and you update JL, who will be taking on the role of Business Voices Coordinator to assist both National Office and the BNI Foundation worldwide, of which I have the privilege to be chairman. Because all around the world, BNI members are helping young people in their local communities. If we can only record and know how much that is, we will know what the footprint is of the BNI Foundation and the BNI organization around the world. I'm excited to work with you to help young people where you live and work become better and more successful adults, so that they too can continue to change the way the world does business. Muchas gracias.